Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo wo GCC license, NFA securities. Omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na me ne wo kasa sisi akra. Omo pe registered nurses. Omo ko USA. Akoya juma ko jisika pudro. Anne. Na enye we po. Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo be ye ho hyehyeye nyina ma. Na wo nsatimi aka ka biara edawa komaso wa bra wo mre ho enti omo si bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otema community 9 omo ni Ashama Timber Market ene di hwe animu anasa fra omo wo 0599 183083 anasa 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 021811 Capstone E Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
We are in a world where someone should respect the other person's opinion. If you respect the other person's opinion, it doesn't mean that you are weak. Once again, if there is an opinion and you have a different opinion, it does not mean you are weak. It only means that you are strong enough, you are confident enough to share something away from what everybody sees normal. Or it surely means that you are strong to share something that nobody is willing to share. And that is all. In today's edition of the editorial, I'm once again about to share another strong opinion. And I know this is going to, once again, cause some emotions. This is going to cause a little bit of discomfort for some people. And again, I'm going to read a mail that someone has sent to me. In this mail, I am not going to get angry, though the person was very abusive to my brand. The person was very abusive to myself. At a point, I even felt like maybe he was threatening Sammy Flex, but this is not the way to go. We are sharing opinions. Share yours, I share mine. No need to threaten anybody, because as much as we live in this world, if you want to live a legit life, you are not going to hurt anybody, you are not going to harm anybody, and you are not going to kill anybody. That is how I want to live in this world. My world is just full of opinions. Share yours, I share mine, and we are all good. Once again, I welcome you warmly and with all due respect. Be a part of this, open-minded, and let's have a conversation. That is what I always call for. Special thanks to Currency, Digital Rasta, his other name on camera, Richie Flex, is the editor-director of the show. And you at the other side, thanks for being a part of this. As usual, we share our opinions and we make it open in the comment section to share yours with no need of attacks here and there, with no need of abuse here and there. It is an open world. You share yours, I share mine. That has been it all the time. Tap Tap Send is still here with us. Maybe you're watching and you want to be sending money from abroad to Ghana. No need to worry. Get this app on your phone, download it, and make sure you put in your bank details. After that, because maybe you are going to be a first-time user, remember to use the promo code SammyFlex. The promo code SammyFlex will give you some more to enjoy, and you are good to go. I'm going to tackle two things, and mainly, Ghana, Nigeria as usual. And I know so many people have problems why I have particular interest in some stories. I do, because in this world, if you don't tackle your fears, you are not going to grow out of it. In this world, if you don't face the things that you need to overcome to also make a movement, you are sure going to be static. And as human beings, because we are not statues, because we are to move, even now robots are moving. So how much more a human being with flesh and blood rolling around me, I still have to do what I have to do. So one, I'll be talking about drill music and the fact that reports that I'm reading, I'm getting from Twitter and some clashes here and there is telling me that some people from Nigeria, once again, maybe after hearing the mention of drill music in the Grammys, once again, they want to work extra smart. They want to work extra hard to make sure drill comes to them, or they are also known for doing drill. And I'll be telling you some instances. I'll be reading some tweets to you, which suggest that at the moment, some people are working hard to also be mentioned or to also be known in the world of drill music. One, drill music is not for one person. Never. UK has been doing drill long time ago. And they are known for being one of the world's strongest drill brands in UK. That is fine. I'm sure when you go to America, there are some people who have also championed the drill thing. Of course, one thing that is amazing in recent times is the fact that, and every day when I'm talking, I want people to listen to me. I always make references to some things, and I always regard some things. So when I come saying my own, don't make it look like I did not regard anybody. Once again, I'm not saying Ghana is the only country known for drill music. I've mentioned the UK, I've mentioned America. I'm sure South Africa and other places might also be doing it. But in recent times, where has drill been mentioned? It is Ghana. Thanks to Grammys, the Academy, the Recording Academy, and the board, where they said that now African music is going to be recognized. And as part of the subgenres that they are going to recognize, it is going to be the Ghanaian drill. Pay attention. The Ghanaian, they were specific with the Ghanaian drill. And that is what makes what I'm about to talk about substantial. Because they did not just say drill music. They said the Ghanaian drill. But before I do that, I have so many tweets to read out of that. And the fact that already some people have clashed online, especially on Twitter, against this agenda by some Nigerians to also come push forward the drill thing, and even the kind of narration around it. It has started already. I'll be telling you more opinion. But before that, this morning, while I was checking my mail, as usual, as an online person, one thing I do is that anytime I come to the office, the first thing I do is to check my mail, who has sent what to me, and what I have to respond to, and it goes on like that. And I've seen a strong-worded mail from an unknown person to me. And like I'm saying, I'm not scared of criticism, because in this world that I've taken, no matter what, someone will critique you. And especially in this online world, because the person might not get access to you, to sit with you one-on-one on a round table like this, to have a conversation, their only option is to go online, send whatever they want to send to you, and I take it in good faith. I only would not like when someone is being abusive, but even that one, what else can I do? I can't do anything. So I'm going to read this mail verbatim to you. Then I'll get back to what I said in relation to Olive the Boy yesterday. I did not say anything wrong about the gentleman being recognized in Nigeria. I did not say anything wrong about a young man being in Nigeria and getting all the attention. I only said that for some people who never knew that he was a Ghanaian, this is in reference to what I said. For some people who never knew, because if you read the comment section under my editorial, so many people are, oh, so he's Ghanaian. So many people are saying that. So why are you scared, or why are you pained that I shared a knowledge? Why are you pained that I shared an information? Why are you pained? Now let's read the mail. I'm sure the person will still be shocked. I got the nerve, or I had the guts to come read it on air. I don't mind like that. He decided to do it private. But because I want everybody to know, because there are some people who might be having the same opinion, and because I want everybody to know my opinion, I don't mind sharing this. Though very, very abusive. And the person's mail is Lion Test Drive. Lion Test Drive. That's the name of the mail. And of course, he sent it to Sammy Flex. That is flexxnewspaper@gmail.com. And he said, a strong private criticism. This is more or less like his headline for the mail, or better still, a caption. A strong private criticism. And he says, hey, Flex, the Ghanaian man. That was the salutation or the greetings. Hey, Flex, the Ghanaian man. Do you realize that you do a lot of disservice to your Ghanaian up-and-coming artists? And I'll be, just as he wrote in paragraphs, I'll be responding to him in paragraphs same way. Do you realize that you do a lot of disservice to your Ghanaian up-and-coming artists? And I mean, how? Who said Sammy Flex is doing a disservice to Ghanaian up-and-coming artists? In Ghana, I can hit my chest and say that there are so many up-and-coming artists that I have helped more than so many people in this space. So many of them who have even grown to become big brands now. Most of them did not get any interview anywhere. They got their first interviews with me since I started radio some long time ago on Plus FM, through to Atinka TV, through to Xylophone FM, through to where I am now, CTV, as well as here on Sammy Flex TV. And even before that, in my newspaper, that is Flex Entertainment Newspaper, I've done a lot to support up-and-coming artists in Ghana. So this, your first point, does not hold water. It is out of your own sight. That's how you see it. Because from where you sit, from where you stand, I'm not doing what you want to see. So you think I'm doing that. That is a lie. Then it says, you are becoming the #1 enemy of the Ghanaian music industry, as seen from the outside looking in. Of course, as seen from the outside looking in. So from that angle where you sit, you think Sammy Flex is becoming what, an enemy? No, Sammy Flex is one of the best friends of the Ghanaian music industry. Everybody works to me because my office is open, because my doors are always open. I embrace everybody who matters in this music thing. So you, once again, you got it wrong. Don't see it from your angle. Come inside and see it for yourself. Then he continues. If a Ghanaian artist is being heard in Nigeria, why must you stop that? Why must you stop that by creating unnecessary and unwise enmity towards the guy with the very Nigerians who play his songs in their country? Where did I say people should stop supporting him in Nigeria? Where did I create that enmity? Where did I say someone should not play his song? If you can provide that, then we can continue. But if you cannot provide that, then it means that, once again, you are coming from a no point of view. Because I never said someone should stop. I never said that. I rather recognize the fact that whatever he is getting is from the fact that Nigeria is loving him. And that, as a Ghanaian, if he has been able to work hard to enter Nigeria and Nigeria is loving him, he is winning. That's what I said. So where in my video did I say that someone should stop playing his song? Where in my video did I say that someone should not listen to him in Nigeria? Where? It is a lie. Total lies. And he said again, do you realize that Nigerians do not care where a sound comes from? If they perceive the song as good, they will listen and dance to it. Ignorance is a disease indeed. Do you realize that Nigerians do not care where a sound? It is not only in Nigeria. Everybody doesn't care. Everybody who loves good music won't care where it is coming from. In Ghana, we've danced to songs that we did not even know who created them. In Ghana, we've danced to songs that we did not even know the meanings. It is recently that we got to know the meaning that Abulanga. It's recent that we got to know. So it was even a Broken Heart song. Oh, that's Premier Girl. Sorry, Premier Girl. It is recent that we got to know it was a Broken Heart song. We were dancing to it. We were, because we didn't care. We were just dancing. As it stands now, today if you come to Ghana and you ask somebody what's the meaning of Wombolombo, 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 we still don't know. But I'm sure when you go to a party and they stand, Wombolombo, you just sing it. So this is no new. This is not news for you to say Nigeria doesn't care where a sound comes from. It is everywhere. If it is good, everybody will jump to it. Now, let's continue. It says, now you have created a competitive bias against a newly blossoming talent. Where did I do that? And even if I have created a competition for him, that is good. So he works hard, so he doesn't sleep. If I've created a competition for him, that is good. There is no bias in there. So, I don't get you again. I shouldn't say he's a Ghanaian. I should keep quiet when I knew. I shouldn't say it. That, in fact, after reading all your mail, all the big drama you wrote, my understanding is that I shouldn't have said he's a Ghanaian. That is what you meant to. Wow. It says your poor, ill-informed, and social leprosy are in full display. Every single time your childish biases ooze from your untamed vent. One you called mouth. Brofo. Yeah, English, of course. Now, Chat GTP can help people to write English, so that's fine. I'm sure it could even be one of them. If you go on to Chat GTP, they will tell you, write this for me. Chat GPT, they will tell you to write something for me. And I know it is normal. I know that trick, so it is normal. So continue writing grammar. I know how to read grammar. I know how to understand grammar. And it says, I have decided to first write you privately. I really respect that. I really respect that you decided to write to me privately. And he said, perhaps you will redirect your subpar journalism to propel and paint unionism of Africa and Africans, and not just your cheap divisive tactics that pitch Africans against one another. I have never pitched any African against one another. I have never done that, and I will never do that. Never. And it's good you wrote to me privately, and you say I will redirect my subpar journalism. Oh, my journalism is really a professional one. My journalism is really one that has been trained to protect its culture. My journalism is really that has been trained to make sure that anytime, any day, anywhere, on any platform, my cultural values are being held in high esteem. That is what you should know. Let me continue reading your thing. It says, after this clandestine scribble, I'll expose you. We will make you very viral and turn you into a parish in your own country. The last time someone also said he would expose me, a guy called Corporate Junkie. I still don't know where he is now. Dead or alive, I don't know. He said the same thing. In fact, he did not even write to me privately. He was on his YouTube channel, did series of videos in the name of exposing me. It came to naught. Nothing happened. You would expose me for doing what? For committing a crime? For raping a lady in your hood? Expose me for doing what exactly? For being a journalist from Ghana? Oh, then that's fine. In fact, we even added that viral. That will make you very viral and turn you into a parish in your own country. Well, I don't know how you're going to do this, but it is welcome. If you are really ready for this, it is welcome. And I'm not scared of this. This is where you threaten me. Yes, I mentioned earlier that the point in the mail even threatens me. This is where you threaten me, because this is a threat. To say you would expose me, I'll make you viral and turn you into a parish in your own country, is a threat. But once again, online threat until it becomes physical. So, are you ready to sell your country just for clout? How did I sell my country? I'm rather projecting my country. I'm rather promoting my country. And everybody who understands this and knows this knows exactly what I'm doing. And they are behind me solidly. I'm never. You rather would want me to sell my country for a pittance. You would want me to sell my country for an acceptance that will make you happy. That I shouldn't say the guy is a Ghanaian. I did not say nobody should support him. I only came to confirm people's confusion. That no, don't be confused. He is a Ghanaian. His song is good. He's done some good songs. Yesterday I spent time listening to his old EP. That is the Havana EP. And I said, yes, Nigerians are loving it. So where from all this? You went on to say that some of us love the burgeoning talent oozing from Africa, regardless of their country of origin. Your siloid mindset will hunt and hurt you, your business, your country, and eventually all of our collective Africa, especially West Africa, in the long run. This is just adjectives. You are just putting adjectives together, making no meaning and making no sense here. You said what? You love the Bajanian talent Uzi from Africa. I see. I see, because I know my talent here in Ghana who also cry of not even getting airplay in Nigeria. I know some talent in Ghana who also cry of when they come to Nigeria, nobody paying attention to them. Unlike your people who come here, I've interviewed so many Nigerian artists who were not even big. Me. And I won't say it and hide it. With all the pride in me and authority in me, I've interviewed so many artists from Nigeria. Sometimes they come to do promotion and I interview them. Some of them, they are not known in Nigeria. It is hard for us to see their return. So this, it is just to make you happy. And you can say it because it's free to say it. And you continue that. You sound ridiculously jealous and puerile where you have a small win. You should collectively, as Ghanaians, nurture the win and not kill it prematurely. It is called strategy. I sound ridiculous and what? Jealous. Jealous about what exactly? I'm here. Sometimes in my car I play Nigerian songs. Sometimes in my car I can listen to a whole Ashake album. Mr. Money with a Vibe. Ask my people, they will tell you. Sometimes in my car I listen to Davido's Timeless album. Listen, they will tell you. So what are you talking about? There is no jealousy in there. I only stand to be one of the strongest Ghanaians that you guys can't stand. You guys can't stand. You guys can't understand. Why is one person like that? You can't stand it because you want me to sell my country and my birthright, and I won't do it once again for your information. Let me continue. It says, you should collectively, as again, nurture and win and not kill it prematurely. It's called strategy. Well, strategy comes in different ways, so that's fine. So have you asked yourself why the young man Olive the Boy sounded Nigerian? Strategic. Have you asked yourself why the young man Olive the Boy sounded Nigerian? Strategic. That is fine. So many strategies. He decided to apply that particular strategy, and that's fine. Let him continue doing. Now listen here. It says, and why he didn't declare that he was Ghanaian? Strategic appeal to a larger market. And why he didn't declare that he was a Ghanaian? Strategic appeal to a larger market. In fact, in all you wrote, I'm sure you could have skipped this particular line and maybe you could have won. In all you wrote, you could have skipped this line and you could have won. By bringing this line once again, expose your mail. That and why he didn't declare that he was Ghanaian, strategic appeal to a larger market. So one can't be a Ghanaian and still appeal to a larger market. One can't be a Ghanaian and still appeal to a larger market. So in your mind, if you're a Ghanaian, then it means you can never appeal to a larger market. That is WAP. That particular point is needless, unnecessary. Well, it goes on. Now you blew his cover. This point is dumb. Now you blew his cover and watch him plunge into the abyss of irrelevance. You could have ended your meal somewhere. I blew his cover. How? Has he committed a crime that I've exposed him? How did I blow his cover? Someone who is Ghanaian, I'm saying he's Ghanaian. Now I blew his cover. I thought we were making sense a lot, and until I got to this part of the mail. It says, you are not a very wise man. It's everything just clickbait to you. Mr. Wiseman. Mr. Wiseman is telling me I blew someone who is a Ghanaian and saying that he's a Ghanaian. Mr. Wiseman is saying I blew his cover. Thank you, Mr. Wiseman. Maybe we have to change your name to Wisdom. It says, a free few words of advice. With all thy getting, get wisdom, because wisdom is profitable to direct. Okay, so let me also redirect this same to you. That with all thy getting, get wisdom and be open-minded and have an open-minded conversation or debate on some of these issues, and not just to write things that you think it is a strong private criticism. By the way, I have acknowledged your mail. I got it, and just so you know, anytime you want to send more, send it to me. If you want to go public or private, whatever, I'm fine. We are good to do this and more. Now, let me do the very last one. And this is also going to ruffle some feathers as usual. I talked about drill music and the fact that it is getting interesting in Nigeria with drill music. I'm going to make this one short, so we wrap up very soon. Once again, Joy Akan, one of my trusted voices or one of my trusted sources in Nigeria when it comes to music and entertainment, journalism and media. He tweeted that, so that was yesterday, 3:34 p.m. Today is Thursday. Yesterday, Wednesday, 3:34 p.m. He tweeted, he says, when Nigerians adopted hip-hop, we made it ours, homogenized it into our dance-heavy melodic soundscape, and turned it into today's Afrobeat. And pay attention to the first paragraph. When Nigerians adopted hip-hop, we made it ours, homogenized it into our dance-heavy melodic soundscape, and turned it into today's Afrobeat. And with each passing year, the difference between Nigerian hip-hop and the rest of the world becomes stark as we shift closer and faster to our local ideal of what it means to be a Nigerian hip-hop artist in 2023. Nigerian hip-hop and the rest of the world becomes stark as we shift closer and faster to our local ideal of what it means to be a Nigerian hip-hop artist in 2023. It means authenticity. It means the product of experimentation derived from mixing the blaster of rap with the groove of dance and drumming. Whether we are rocking balaclavas with easy agu print or etibo, or spreading our peculiar signatures via graffiti and expressing our endemic zest for life via dancing and vibing, we are embodying the spirit of the root genre, which we adopted from the USA and much later the UK. He says, drill comes from that rich history as it takes its flight into Nigeria. No one embodies the cross-cultural spirit of 21st century. Nigerian hip-hop culture as much as King Lu. Part accomplished music industry executive, part executive producer, and super creative. He's unleashing a campaign to soundtrack and blueprint drill in Nigeria, using Nigerian sounds and UK spirit. I can't wait for you to see and experience more. Oh my goodness. When you have time, go to Twitter, look for this particular tweet I just read, and read some of the comments in there. I see flexxnewspaper here. He says, all this you said makes no sense. Drill has only blueprint in Africa from Ghana. Hence, Recording Academy recognized it and specifically stated Ghana drill. Even in our local, we call it Asaka. Stop stealing Ghana sounds, you these Nigerians. From High Life to Afrobeat to Azonto, Alingo. From High Life to Afrobeat to Azonto to Alingo, you guys should be genuine for once. Twe. If you're in Ghana, you know what twe means. Because it is used more in Ghana. Then, Olele Salvador. He's also an entertainment journalist, broadcaster with 3 Music TV. And he says, nah, I really vex. Nah, I really vex. Like, that was his beginning. Nah, I really vex. He says, you all want to attribute every commercial Afrobeat song. You all want to attribute every commercial Afrobeat hit song to you all. No problem. You guys are on the leaderboard for that. The Ghanaian drill that has become a global sensation in Asaka, no. You have literally lifted the nuances of its melodies and have accredited it to the West. Tambout Nigeria drill, LOL. Omo, let's respect ourselves and honor each other, please. This is what Olele Salvador said. Omo, let's respect ourselves and acknowledge each other. Then, in a new tweet, thanks to Van Darko, my good friend in the UK, I'll be coming to UK to see you, Van Darko, so we sip on some labels and things and hennies. He has been supporting this movement. He's been supporting this agenda of protecting what belongs to Ghana and keeping what belongs to Ghana. Van Darko shouts to you. Though he's a Beam native, though. A strong Beam native. He doesn't like SM, but we do ball. He says, Ghana music has historically more influence on Nigeria. We don't have a mainstream original sound. And this was a tweet Joe Akan made in 2017. He said, these are not my words. This is what Olele Salvador is saying. These are not my words. This is also not personal. History exists for a reason. The internet only shines more light. Asaka is the latest. We will make sure it doesn't become another statistic. Then he goes on to dig. Let me use that word. He goes on to dig more tweets from Joey Akan talking about Ghana sounds and Nigeria sounds. And I'm going to read some of these tweets to you. He says, people that have been searching for a way to attack Mr. Easy have finally been given an outlet on a platter of gold. Mr. Easy was not wrong. Ghana has influence on Niger music, but he was insensitive and misguided in saying it, knowing the rivalry. So, some years ago, 2017, Mr. Easy said that Ghana has influence on Nigerian music, and some people attacked him for it. Of course, Nigerians. His own Nigerians attacked him for saying that. And these were the words of Joy Akan after that statement. More reading. It says, Mr. Easy was big in Ghana, but nobody cared about him on the continent. Ghanaians even despised him, shut him out from awards and more. Nigeria embraced Mr. Easy and he became big in less than a year. But for some weird reason, he keeps carrying Ghana on his head. It says, after headlining a show in Nigeria and winning Next Rated among others. Ghana music has historically more influence on Nigeria. We don't have a mainstream original sound. Our high life came from Ghana. This is Joe Akan saying this. Joe Akan is saying that our high life came from Ghana. This was a tweet he made in 2017. Once again, it says, fella, our number one traveled to Ghana in 1967 to go look for musical direction. He came back a better artist. Somebody should listen to Joy Akan. Fela, our number one, traveled to Ghana in 1967 to go look for musical direction. He came back a better artist. He came back from where? Ghana, a better artist. God bless you for speaking the truth. It says, all through the 60s and 50s, Ghanaian musicians were rock stars in Lagos and beyond. They dominated our nightclubs, made all the money. Once again, this is truth coming from Nigeria. That all through the 60s and 50s, Ghanaian musicians were rock stars in Lagos and beyond. They dominated our nightclubs, made all the money. More tweets from Joy Akan. But Nigerians, as usual, took that sound. Pay attention to this. But Nigerians, as usual, took that sound, refined it, and owned it. High life was stolen from Ghana. Their sounds bare embedded in everything. What spirit entered Joy Akan in 2017 for him to be speaking that truth then? Like, what spirit entered into him? Hey, I'm shocked the kind of truth Joy Akan is speaking. But Nigerians, as usual, took that sound, refined it, and owned it. High life was stolen from Ghana. Their sounds bare embedded in everything. It says, and we have been doing that to... Hey, Joy Akan! Really? And says, we have been doing that to this day. Azonto, Al Qaeda, and more. Wizkid owned Azonto. We have been remaking the Al Qaeda. It was not flesh and blood that did this revelation to Joy Akan in 2017. Just 6 years down the lane. We are still here, and looks like history wants to be repeated. Patorankin, Wandiko, P Square, and now Rantown's mad over you. That's Ghana. They influence our music heavily. So that's the truth. But Mr. Easy shouldn't have said it. The rivalry and bad blood is too strong for him. He should have been smarter. It almost feels like a betrayal from someone we have wholeheartedly embraced and loved. He stabbed us in the back with that comment. True, but insensitive. And for what? And for that, he is taking an L right now. Well deserved, in my opinion. Insensitivity. The end. Let me sip some water and end it. In 2017, the holy truth of the Holy Spirit entered Joy Akan, forcing him to speak truth. And he did speak the truth. And I'm so happy that today, Olele Salvador, thanks to my good friend Van Dakon for also bringing this to bear. And now we are here. Drill is coming. Ghanaian drill has been sure. Many Ghanaians who are not happy online, they are not happy online because they know history might repeat itself. So these are the things I talk about and some people get angry. These are the things I say and some people don't understand. Listen to these, read these tweets from Joy Akan. Read them. Like, I've read them, but you can also see them on the screen as my director was showing them. And where in this particular video, the Sammy Flex blaspheme. Reason someone wrote a long mail to me, speaking gibberish, thinking he was making sense. Mr. Wisdom, you did not apply your name. You did not make sense, as a matter of fact. But, like Joy Akan said, they came for it, made it beautiful, marketed it. And once again, let me tell you, the King Lu guy, what I'm also loving about it. You see, no matter what, you love something about Nigerians and how they do their things. They are doing drill, but they are not wearing baggy jeans. They are doing drill, but they are not wearing sneakers. They are doing drill, but they are not wearing jeans and t-shirts or jeans and hoodies. They are doing drill, but look at them. They are wearing their traditional clothes. Nigeria, this is what we love them for. They are so proud of where they come from. They are so proud of who they are. They are so proud of what they have. And if Sammy Flex tries to be proud of where he comes from, what he has, and what he is doing, that one, some people are not happy about it. It makes some people angry. If Sammy Flex says a young guy doing well, Olive the boy is from Ghana, it makes some people go to ChatGPT to write letters to me. If Sammy Flex is trying to protect what I would protect as a Ghanaian, it makes some people angry. It irks some people. But the truth is only one. And once again, let me share my admiration for what Nigerians do. Like you see the guy, the King Lu guy. He's doing drill music, but look at their dressing. Look at their dress. Look at how they are looking. Very traditional. They are not wearing hoodies. They are not hoodies. No, it's beautiful, and I'm loving it. Like in the usual music videos, we will see someone wearing hoodies, wearing sneakers, wearing jeans, having a dog. But this time around, the person was wearing the traditional Nigerian dress, and he was carrying the dog. Give it to Niger. This one, nobody will say it. That Sammy Flex said he admires that part. Nobody will say it, but they will say the other one. May God bless us all. I'll see you again when it matters most. My name is Sammy Flex. Once again, feel free to share your own opinion. If you want to write private mails to me, write it. I'll surely read it. And that is how life goes on. No offense, no bullets, no guns, no bombs. It is just the exchange of ideas and knowledge. See you. I'm out of here.